Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Plan B Success. There are 24 hours in a day for you, no matter where you are in the world. Yet, time is a quantity each of us has in different measures. What I mean by that is that many of us let time take control of what we do. But a few of us have mastered being in control of our time, the 24 hours that we just spoke about. And in those few, there are those that extract a lot more value out of the same time available to anyone. Getting the most out of each minute you have is a skill, one that comes from being aware of the value of time in your hands and how to manage it effectively. Again, easier said than done since it comes with a lot of practice and discipline. Managing time is not about getting up one day and saying that you'll be more prudent with what you do with your time. It has to take effect across many dimensions in your life to be able to manage your time effectively and get the most out of it. Let me give you a small example. Whatever your normal time to wake up, make it a point to wake up just about an hour or two before that. Now, go about your day the same way that you're accustomed to. Do you feel you suddenly have a lot more time in your hands to do things that you want to? Do you see this as different from your daily routine? Well, it's as simple as making a slight adjustment to your normal routine and you suddenly see yourself with a lot more time on your hands. To effectively master your time and how you extract value from it, do an audit of your time and what you do with it. Make a list of what you do every day throughout your waking hours. Where does your time go? What do you devote it to? Make a list and evaluate where you spend most of it. Is it on mundane chores or outcome-producing work? Look for events that while your time away and effectively leave you producing little. It could be being on your phone or social media, or just loitering in your email inbox. Find out how much of your time is just wasted on these tasks when it could be applied somewhere more productive. Take amends to how you use time. With the list of where your time goes, deliberately sift through it and rearrange how and what you spend your time on. Make it a point to leave more time for productive events and outcome-producing work and less for managing your work. Also, for each of those time slots, list an outcome that you would like to see as a result of the effort put into that time. It's not about how small or large the outcome or output is, it's about ensuring that there's something tied to that time usage which can reflect as to whether it's well utilized or not. Set limits to your task timings. For every task you engage in, ensure there's a set time limit and you get it done within such limits. This will put pressure on you while performing the task to stay away from distractions and focus on getting it done. It will also ensure you do not feel lazy since now you have an outcome or an output to produce in such time. Have some rejuvenation time allowed between tasks so you can relax and unwind and not get burnt out in one constant pursuit. Maintain a calendar and a to-do list for each day. Any projects, big or small, need to be set up on a calendar. Have a to-do list for your tasks each day and measure your progress by completing them. This allows for your focus to be on task and spurs you on when you look back at what you have achieved. Further, it ensures you follow a pattern of getting things done and not jump between tasks or projects without a need. Plan your work and then work your plan. It's easy to have a plan in your head and then at the end of the day be puzzled at how little you have achieved and wonder where all the time got whiled away. In order not to do that, ensure that you do not begin executing on any project without a plan. Take the time to plan, revise it, and continue to do so until you are satisfied with your plan. Once you have established a plan, now what you need to do every day stares at you, and all you have to do is get it done in its allotted time. You have no reason to doubt anything since you took the time to lay out a plan in the first place. Follow a morning routine. Develop a routine and follow it every morning so you get into the mood to execute on your day. It could be yoga, meditation, going for a run or a walk, listening to music while you get ready for the day, or anything that appeals to you. Have a routine, and following it gets you in the gear to have a great day each day. Start with your biggest challenge. Begin each day tackling the bigger challenges. Since you're at your productive best in the morning, you tend to have a lot more energy to spend on them and see them through. Following up on lesser challenges throughout the day makes it easy for you to finish them as your energy also starts dwindling down. Logical, isn't it? Delegate your weaknesses. Each of us has our own strengths and weaknesses. Then there are also things you enjoy doing and those that you do not. Yet, everything must be done. Surround yourself with people whose strengths are your weaknesses and delegate such work to them. And then let them be independent to execute, but hold them accountable. This allows you to focus on your strengths and your likes while also ensuring that every task gets completed in a quality manner by those good at it, and the final outcome is the best possible. Such investment in your teams is worth it and allows you to build a team and culture for the long term. Avoid multitasking. Although a bane of our current way of working, where our attention is sought in multiple places at the same time, keep away from falling prey to the need for multitasking. While you may feel you're achieving a lot, know that the quality of such work suffers on all ends. Divided attention means divided results, and that too mediocre. Trust me, you do not want that with anything you do. Rearrange your daily schedule. Arrange your schedule to tap into your energies at the times of the day that work best for you. If you're the most productive at night, perhaps that's when you should do your most important work and sleep later in the day. Think through this and create a schedule that works for you and also helps you balance your work and life. Prepare for meetings. Allocate time so you prepare for meetings much before they happen. Don't jump into them unprepared and fly by the seat of your pants each time. The outcome of such meetings starts suffering when you do this over and over. Rather, allocate time to prepare for the meetings of the next day and walk in prepared and deliver effectively. The 80-20 rule. Follow this rule that says that 80% of results happen with 20% efforts. Manage your actions similarly and know where to invest that 20% which will influence your results. Do not chase perfection. Chase execution for results. No outcome can be perfect. There's always room for improvement. It's important to know that and chase such improvement the next time over and ensure you improve your results from one time to another. Don't try to perfect them the very first time. This will waste your time and also can hinder your go-to-market strategies and timelines. It's better to enter a market with a product or service you can sell since it's in demand than to wait to perfect it and get into the market by which time market demand has moved on to something else. Learn to say no. You'll have multiple priorities vying for your attention, and you may feel the need to say yes to all of them. Learn to discern and recognize the potential in only a few, and say no to the others so you can focus on your few and get the most out of them. Sometimes, saying no is the best you can do to accelerate your growth. Foster good habits. Discern between your habits, those that help you and those that harm you. Once you know these, cultivate only the good ones, for these will be responsible to transform your life. Find something for every moment. There'll be times where you feel tired and want to relax. Find something productive during such times too to keep you occupied. Perhaps read or listen to a book, a podcast, some refreshing music, whatever you like. But ensure you use such time to keep yourself on the good side. This will serve as fodder for your inspiration and keep you focused even when relaxing. Be prudent. Combine tasks that are similar to save time and energy. If you have to write, do it all at one time. Spend more time on planning and thinking through than actual writing to get the best output. Time is one component each of us has, and only some of us can use it to create value. Be the one creating such value. Hey, I hope you liked that episode. Please do check out Plan B Success Podcast on your favorite listening platforms. It's also available on www.planb.live. If you're looking to learn how to podcast and learn everything there is to ideate, create, launch, and monetize a podcast, do get in touch through the website www.planb.live, and I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you very much.